SA 5T, this is basically regarding related parties. Let's go for it. Sir, what is the meaning of related parties? Everyone look here. If we are doing audit of A Limited, this is the reporting entity. We are making the audit report for this entity. So we'll call them as reporting entity. Any entity having control or significant influence on the reporting entity, look here, directly or indirectly. X is having shares directly, Y is having indirectly, and they become our related parties. If the reporting entity has control or significant influence directly or indirectly, then those two entities below us can become our related parties. Okay. Next, if X Limited has one subsidiary called B Limited and we are the other subsidiary, then from the same parent, two children are coming out, A Limited and B Limited. So A Limited become related parties because they are siblings. They are siblings. Easy. Next one. If Mukesh Ambani ji holds 60% of A Limited, Neeta Ambani ji holds 80% of D Limited, then A Limited and D Limited become related parties. They become related parties of each other because the owners are related. Owners are related. If A Limited's key management includes Mr. PQR and Mr. PQR are also the key management of E Limited, then because the companies have the common key management, they become related parties. They become what? Related parties. Are you there with me? Yes or no? Comfortable? Can we go ahead now? Next. But see, this exception, which I am now highlighting to you in red, this, look here, see. Sir, X Limited is a holding company. Two entities are there below it. Sir, will it apply in all cases? The answer is no. If government is having control over two government companies, let's say ONGC and Steel Authority of India Limited, in that case, both these government companies will not be related parties of each other unless they are having significant transactions between them or they are sharing resources. Only then they'll be related. Otherwise, even if the government is the common controlling entity, both the companies will not be related parties. Will not be related parties. They are clearly given that as an exception. Okay, that completes our question number one. That is meaning. Let's go to question number two. This was a simple read area. What is control, significant influence? I told you control is nothing but power to govern. Significant influence is the power to participate. Just keep that in mind. Okay. Let's go to question number three. Very good question again. See this. Sir, the nature of related party relationships and transaction. This was this. We have done a code called NICE. Nice. Again, I am going to tell you again. I am not going into the in-depth explanation here. Simple points coverage. Look here. See, first, normal market terms and conditions may not. The related party transaction may not be conducted under that scenario. When you are dealing with your brother, you don't tell your brother, pay me now only. You don't tell your brother, credit period given to you is 90 days. You don't tell all those things. He's a related party. He can pay you whenever you want, whenever he wants. And even if he doesn't pay you, you're not going to ban your brother. So you understand here, in that case, related party transaction don't happen under normal market terms and conditions. And second, information system may be ineffective. My brother does some service for me. I'm very happy with the service. When I go to pay him, he doesn't accept it. So I gift him on his marriage day. I gift him when he has his first child. I gift him some gold to him. So you understand here, he showed love by not accepting money. I'll show love by giving gift in one of his family functions. So you understand here, in that case, no transaction will be entered in the counting software. So information system will be ineffective. And third, complex and extensive range of relationship can be there, which can make it very difficult for the auditor to check, that the auditor has to keep in mind. So related party transaction, the nature of that is, remember, nature N, and remember the code NICE also starts with M. N. So N is normal market terms and condition, I is information system, and C is complex and extensive range of relationships. Are you there with me? Yes or no? Simple. Let's go further. How will you understand related party transactions, related party relationships? Very simple area. Let's wrap it up. Simple. Sir, regarding any related party transaction, we look at whether the organization has identified the related parties, explained the nature of relationship, whether it is subsidiary, holding, associate, all those things, and have they entered into a transaction with them. First, we have to check these three things. Have they identified Mr. A is my related party? He is my brother, and I am entering into a sales transaction with him. So nature, first identify the related party, nature of relationship, and whether we have entered into any kind of transaction with them. If there is related party transaction, auditor will ask questions to understand. Ask questions to understand. That is, auditor will inquire to understand. What will understand? Identifying accounting and disclosing as per AFRF, applicable financial reporting framework. Auditor will see whether proper authorization and approval is taken regarding related party transaction and transaction which are not in the ordinary course of business, not in the normal course of business. Clear to understand this area here? That is your understanding RPR and RPTs. Next, very good question. I like this question a lot. This is, how can the auditor verify existence of related party relationship? Which records and documents should he go through? Remember the word records and documents. You must have circled in your notes also. Records and documents you should go through. It is a very nice code. I see shareholders conflicting life in these documents was our code. Okay. So I has 5 things. Look here. See, income tax returns will go through, information supplied to the regulatory authorities. We look at the invoices, internal auditors report, and the investments made. That'll give us an idea who the company's related parties are. We'll look at contracts. Contracts is C. This is contracts. Contracts which are there with the KMP and the management of the company. Contracts which are, look here, see, not in the ordinary course of business. Contracts which are not in the ordinary course of business. And contracts which have been renegotiated during the period. Recently renegotiated contracts we'll look at. Shareholders register to identify the company's principal shareholders. We'll see conflict of interest or conflicting relationship is there or not. That is what we'll check. A person who is the director of the company and also the company's principal supplier, that kind of relation is there or not, we'll check. Next is life insurance is taken for any person or not. And finally, any document that we have filed with the securities regulator. In the module and your note, we have given the word called prospectuses. They have given there. Are you there with me, or no? This basically covers this matter here. This completes your essay 550.